Hello my loves, what's up, what's going on? I hope you're all well and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be another pick a card reading, and today we are talking about the prediction for June of 2023. So yes, that's right, we are diving deep into what's going to happen, what messages are there for you for the upcoming month of June of 2023. Now, if you're new to these kind of readings, let me guys give you a quick little rundown about how things work here. Over here we're having pile number 1, here we're having pile number 2, and here is pile number 3. So take a moment, pause the video if you need more time, and choose the pile or crystal you feel most drawn towards. After you're done doing that, you can scroll down in the description box where you will find the timestamp linked to your specific pile. Then you can click on that and watch the prediction for June of 2023. Now, if you wanted to know what these crystals are, over here we're having some fluorite tower. Here we're having some citrine, and over here we're having some beautiful smoky quartz. So yeah, with all this being said, let's hop into today's reading and see what messages are there for you for June of 2023. Hello my lovely group 1. So this is the pile that you chose, and over here is your crystal. And without further ado, let's just hop into the reading and see what's there for you for June of 2023. Alright, so group number 1, here we're having the 5 of Wands in reverse, here we're having shadow work in reverse, here we're having the Hermit in reverse, and lastly the Page of Cups upright. So right off the bat, the first thing I want to talk about is these two cards. Okay, we need to address those because those are kind of the big deal of what's going on here. Now, don't be afraid that they are in reverse. This only points out that things will happen so deep. We are going to get so deep this month. This card forces you to go inward, to go on this journey inside of you, to get to know yourself better and to heal what needs to be healed. The same thing we are having also with this card, the Shadow Work card. So the first impression of these cards is that June is going to be that kind of month where certain situation will force you inwards. Almost like saying that if you can't change other people, you are going to change yourself so that you can deal with reality and to make it better. This is kind of like the theme that is coming towards you this month. Now, here with this Page of Cups, this card is so positive because it's like saying that you are going to go through this transformative period, and in the end you will find your inspiration again. This Page of Cups talks about creativity, inspiration, being very spontaneous, authentic. So you are finding yourself again. You are getting to know yourself on a deeper level, and I'm getting this feeling that this month you will find out something about yourself, something very powerful that you will be using also, let's say in your career, in your love life, or in whatever you wish to manifest. It's almost like saying that you are finding the Ace of Cards, you know. In the original Rider-Waite tarot, there is like the picture of this card is a man holding a cup, and from that cup a fish is jumping, like very spontaneous, very out of the blue, something that we don't expect, right? And that fish is that element of surprise, that's something that you were missing, and that's something that you need to move forward and to go, you know, literally go through this gate. Yeah, I'm not sure how well you can see it, but like, you see how this woman is like facing forward, and all of a sudden like the gate is opening up for her. And this is what's going to happen towards the end of the month. You will find your way. And here, like you see, here you're again walking towards something. Here, which is like the situation that starts everything, like starts this whole process. You can see how guarded up these three women look like. And this is also how you are right now, because you have your guard up. You have your guard up and you don't want to accept, especially what other people tell you. Also when it comes to like constructive critique or some stuff like that, you're like, I'm not accepting that from people surrounding me. But the fact that you are reacting like this is something that reflects your inside. It's like something in the past has bothered you so much that right now you have this tall wall and you don't let people in and out. And this is what you're going to be working with throughout this month. But hey, I told you the outcome is brilliant. So bear with this in mind, that you will get through with it and you will get to know aspects of yourself that, you know, are simply mind-blowing, which is amazing. All right, so let's shuffle the other deck and see what else we have for you. So group 1, let's see. All right, so we are having 2 cards here. Ooh, we are having Virgo with integrity, perseverance and service, and mutable with surrender, fluidity and welcoming change. So I'm guessing here from these cards that your biggest challenge is becoming flexible and being very spontaneous, and which is so interesting because these cards also, like from the start, I got this sense of a very rigid energy. But you're going to be moving that energy, and in the end you will make room for something new, something that's more flexible, something that's spontaneous, something that's almost like a childlike energy, you know. And this card talks about how you will become this stream of river, you know. It's like opening yourself up, letting information come out of you, acquiring new information, you know, building that exchange with other people, and overall becoming a more pleasant you. And I'm getting the feeling that it's so weird that I said that, a more pleasant you, but I only think that this points out that things have accumulated and right now you are like a bursting balloon or something like that, like you're going to explode very soon. And these cards are also like an alarm for you that, okay, look, there is no sugarcoating this, we need to work on this, we need to sit down with ourselves, like try to journal on the issue, like ask yourself, when did things become so complicated? Or when did I lose parts of myself? What was the reason? You know, what is the root cause of this? Like, when did I block the stream? Something like that. And Virgo, like this Virgo energy, this is the energy of, you know, being very serious about working on yourself, making a routine around it, like try to build this self-care routine. It can be a morning routine, evening routine, middle day routine, whatever routine fits your schedule. But try to find time during the day to either meditate, journal, or not even those, like you can just simply stare outside the window and almost like gathering your thoughts a little and try to tune in with your emotions, see where your emotions are leading you on a more negative path, see how you can counter-attack them and come with more positive emotions. Like, play around with those kind of things. Now let's move on with our next deck and see what else we have for you, group 1. I feel like pulling this one. Now let's get one more. Okay, well, that was fast. Oh, so we are having 3 cards here. We are having, oh, Inner Earth. You'll survive these new solutions and beginnings. That's right. As I said, you will make it to the end. And the end result will be so rewarding that you'll be so proud of yourself and ask yourself, like, why didn't I embark on this journey sooner? Ooh, the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, and here start bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Okay, so we're having 2 cards that point to, like, we're having twice the word activation. So as I mentioned right at the beginning, something will awaken in you. That's something that you were missing. And this something, like, I feel like pointing to, that inner flame, that's something, that aspect of your personality or that trait, that talent, that something will be the thing that will lead you further, will be the thing that will help you fulfill your mission. Yeah, I know we're getting kind of deep here, but this whole healing, transformation, change that you are going through, it's going to be like literally life-changing. A lot of things will happen. And another message that is coming through is to take it easy, like take the small steps and don't expect to make it all go away overnight, because it doesn't happen like this. You need time to proper heal yourself. You need time to learn about yourself. You need time to learn about your emotions. You need time to learn how to navigate those emotions. Like, these are things that doesn't happen overnight. These are things that for some of us take a lifetime to fulfill, to learn, to grow. This growth, I feel like this growth is just the beginning of a bigger journey, of something that will spark something inside of you. All right, group 1. So don't forget that in the end, you will have so much to win. And this is the most important thing. I know that some people say that the journey is like, yeah, the journey, but the outcome is rewarding. But I feel that in your case, the journey will be the most rewarding thing. Like, yes, the outcome is there, becoming more spontaneous, this paradise, bringing this paradise in your life, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that you are going through this, the fact that you are getting to know yourself, as I said, like, it takes a lot of time. And there are people that go on living their life and they don't even get to know who they are at their core, and that is sad. But you are making that huge step and it will show. And I don't know what I want to say with this, because this is how messages come and go. We get it. But again, the journey will be very promising and it will be hard, but you will enjoy it. I get the feeling that you will enjoy the journey. Okay, lastly, we're going to shuffle from this deck to get some last info here about your month. All right. Okay, not the whole deck, but I'll just go with these 3 cards. So this is so interesting. The grass, like the first thing when I saw this card, I was like, okay, the grass is greener on the other side. But honestly, whenever we are looking on the other side, we are always thinking like, oh, the grass always will be greener on the other side. Or even when you look at your neighbors, like, oh, their grass looks amazing and my grass looks like so dried up. But that's not the case, you know, because their grass might be looking beautiful, but on the inside it might be all rotten or something like that. And your grass, even though it does look a bit dry up, like toward the ends, inside is healthy and strong. And now what I want to say with this card is that appearances might be misleading. So don't always take them for granted, because you never know. Ooh, and here we're having the rose and the thistle. Oh, this is so beautiful. I feel like you are moving from a stage. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's like first the grass, then the thistle, and then the beautiful rose. This only points out like the way that you will transform yourself and the way that you will bloom like the beautiful rose that you actually are. All right, my love. So just keep on going. When you embark on this journey, don't stop, no matter how hard it gets, because you will get to that inner paradise that you desire. And no matter how long it will take, know that you will still get there. This is about commitment, and Virgo also comes with the energy of commitment. It is time to commit to yourself. It is time to say stop to pleasing other people. It is time to choose you and to honor and respect you. Alright, so this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, and a subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And my loves, I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group 2. So this is the pile that you chose, and yeah, this is the crystal that you chose if you chose with a crystal. And without further ado, let's just hop into the reading and see what's there for you for June of 2023. Alright, so group 2, over here we're having the 9 of Swords in reverse. Here we're having the 7 of Cups upright, 8 of Swords upright, and 6 of Wands in reverse. Whew, so let's start with the beginning. This 9 of Swords points out to a release of a burden. So there has been a burden that was weighing down on you. Like you can literally see the moon almost like the burden that you are carrying, and these words like all the responsibilities that you had while you carried that burden. But the fact that it is in reverse means that these are falling out. The burden, it's not yours to carry anymore. You've carried it until this point, but with the beginning of June, we are releasing this burden. And if you're not fully releasing it, at least you find a person with whom you can carry this burden. Now, this 7 of Cups can point out that you will have a lot of opportunities popping out, because of course whenever we release a big amount of energy that was with us, and I don't feel that this is that kind of positive energy. It's almost like you've been carrying something with you for quite a while now, and it has been tiring. Once we release that, we open ourselves up. And to what? To opportunities. So a lot of opportunities will pop out this month, and the trick and the challenge would be to choose the right one. And I can see here that you will be struggling with choosing your opportunity. It's almost like you will feel so trapped, and it's ironic, but this is how we do whenever we are given so many opportunities, because you want also to do that, you want to do that, you want to do that, you want to do that. And why will you feel trapped? Because you will do, or you will want to do so many things that you won't find enough time to do one thing right. And then you will feel trapped in your thoughts and go in that loop like, oh no, I'm not good enough, I can't do that, I can't do that, da 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 da. I know, it's ironic. It's like you receive so much and all of a sudden you're boom. Now, let me explain why this could happen. And that will start with this thing, with the burden that you carried and you are releasing. Because even though you are releasing that burden, you will still be in that mindset. So the trick would be, how can you change your mindset from a burdened mindset to an abundant one, or to a freer one? And over here with this Six of Wands, well, I'm guessing that towards the end of the month, you will find the trick to it and you will end up being victorious. And even if, I feel like saying this, but even if people won't see the results right away, it doesn't mean that there are none. Because you will be victorious and your soul will know that. And with time, you will realize that too. Now, the piece of advice here is that just take it easy, because you've just come out of a period which was very hard for you. And you don't want to take these opportunities which are meant to be great and make them a burden, because this is what you're literally doing. So take one thing at a time and figure it out, but on your pace and slowly. You don't have to rush. Victory will still be there for you. So what, you don't have the results that you expected to have at the end of the month? It is totally fine and normal. You are a human being. You deserve to enjoy life. It's not all about being a robot and just get things done. Sometimes we get more things done when we allow ourselves to enjoy life, because, come on. It's another thing working when your mind is well rested, when you've got that rest that you deserve, and when you have more energy. Right? Imagine running a marathon in the conditions that you ran a half marathon the day before. Like, you can't expect to have the same performance as someone who is well rested. And I get that you got my message here. So let's move on with the next set of deck, and we're having this one. So let's shuffle and see what's there for you for my group 2. All right, and one more. Okay. Ooh, so we're having Cancer with nurture, comfort, and protection, and over here the South Node with destined to release. Oh my god, I'm literally screaming because I just talked about this. So I think that card speaks for itself. Another thing that I could add would be that this thing has happened in multiple past lives. The fact that you carry the burden. I feel like there has been not one, but maybe 3 or 4 past lives in which you have carried a very big burden and you have struggled the whole life to release it and you didn't know how. And I think that this lesson has come with you in this lifetime, and I think that this is the lifetime where you actually solve it, solve the riddle. This is about the big burden that I was talking about and about releasing it, and your soul will be so happy because the soul has carried this burden for way too long. So you can really congratulate yourself because you will be doing great work. And now Cancer, the Cancerian energy which comes with that protective, nurturing energy. I almost picture in my head, like throwing a banquet, like, hey, we solved the big problem, now it's some time to relaxing and having fun. And that's right, like, you deserve that. I mean, you've carried that thing around you for a couple of lifetimes, and I mean, yeah, celebrate it and don't feel guilty about it. This is also about working on your own pace. Don't rush. You've just exited something big. And June, like, come on, weather is nice outside. You deserve to go have a dip in the ocean, in the sea, in the swimming pool, in your shower. Like, come on, relax a little, because you deserve only the best. Now, moving on, we are having this card, so let's see what else is there for you, group 2. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, I feel like taking all of these and let's just work with them and see what we have. Ooh, Earth School, Life Lesson, Soul Growth, Study, Higher Learning. Exactly what I was talking about. So this lesson was something that you were meant to do for quite the lifetimes, and you finally did it. That's why you deserve a very big clap. And because you are in this Earth School, June is about embracing the present moment, embracing reality, how it is, having fun, experimenting fun stuff, you know, that kind of jazz. This is what you should be focusing on this month. Now, ooh, Earth pulsing, pulse of mother, slow down, time in nature. I was just talking about slowing down. This is so interesting how well they fit. Over here we're having baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Oh my goodness. And lastly, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. All right, I just love how well these cards are complementing each other. So, like, I was literally just telling you how, you know, work at your own pace, take baby steps. You don't have to run a whole marathon if you're not prepared for it. You know, start with 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, stuff like that. And at some point you will figure it out, you will find the trick, and you will be able to run more. It's about, you know, the compound effect, literally. Now, Earth pulsing, again, time in nature. I just said, go outside, take a dip in the ocean or whatever, go on a hike, have a picnic outside in the sun. Just enjoy it because you deserve it. And here, your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So I'm getting this feeling that you will be so free. You will feel so free. You are taking some big stone from your heart. I'm just getting this feeling like the stuff that you're releasing is some heavy stuff, like very deep thing. And because you're doing that, you will open yourself up for possibilities, and when you do that, opportunities come in, like, in fact, so many that you won't know what to do with them. But we talked about this. Take it slow, don't rush, be present and enjoy the show, because this is your show. I mean, just say in your mind, this is your name and show, because that's your, like, it is your show, okay? This is your life we're talking about. Now, lastly, I'll be pulling some cards from here to end off this reading. So let's see what else we have for June, for group number 2. Oh my god. Ooh, so we're having here the root and wings. Oh yes. So this card can also point that some grounding techniques will help you. A good example would be walking barefoot in nature on the grass, feeling the soil under your feet, or even in your home, like walk barefoot and try to feel how your soul is feeling. Try to feel how the weight of your body is on that thing that you're stepping. I mean, try to walk mindfully. That's what I think I'm trying to say. And now another meaning with this card, the root, is that you are establishing a new foundation. You are rewriting your rules. And this is happening at the core. And I'm also getting this energy of just genuinely enjoying life, because it is beautiful and it's meant to be enjoyed. And the same thing I'm also getting from the wings. And you are spreading your wings. You're going to fly and have fun. And this is the beauty of it. You won't let limitations bring you down anymore. You will just enjoy life and be happy about it. And I'm so happy for you. And again, a big clap for you, because you are releasing some heavy stuff. All right, my loves. So this was your reading for June of 2023. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, and a subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, my lovely group 3. So this is the pile that you chose, and that's the crystal that you chose. I'm not sure to what extent it got darker here, but this is what we're working, so I'm sorry in advance. And yeah, without further ado, let's just hop into the reading and see what's there for you for June of 2023. Alright, so my lovely group 3. Over here we're having the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Queen of Swords upright. So we're having quite some reversals, but do not fret, because it is alright. This only points out that we are getting into some deep things this month. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this Empress card in reverse, because whenever we deal with the Empress card being in reverse, it can point out that we have been not nurturing our body as much as we should have, and this might show this month. But the fact that this will show this month is good, actually, because this will motivate you to go back into that routine that you have established and to keep on working even harder than before. Now, let's start with the beginning. This Two of Pentacles in reverse shows that kind of indecisive energy. Even I kind of like get to feel very indecisive, like, what's going on here? And I'm getting this feeling that this will be you at the beginning of the month. I don't know exactly what will happen there, but it will throw you into that confusion state and be like, what? But let's not freak out. Whenever we feel like that, it's because things are moving fast, like things get to move faster than we've anticipated. Now, it doesn't point out to be a negative thing. It is positive, but your mind needs to relax a little. And I'm seeing with the Six of Swords that you might want to go on a small vacation sometime during June, so that you can gather your thoughts a little, and you can reassess the situation, because then you will see that it's not as bad as you make it to be. In fact, most of the situations that we go through aren't as bad as we interpret them. And that is the beauty of our emotions. Ta-da-da! But yeah, it is who we are. And you can work with your emotion. You can even try to find things that you're grateful for. Like, you can make this practice of writing down things that you are grateful for, or just walking outside looking at things that you are surrounded by, and picture how life would be if you wouldn't have all that you have right now. Because for sure that will give you a sense of also security and gratitude. Now, this Queen of Swords over here points out that you will become very decisive. So if we're starting this month being indecisive, being like, what? Well, towards the end, you will know exactly what you want, who you are, and what you're fighting for. Boom. Mic drop. But everything that will happen will lead to that, and the highlights that will lead to your decisiveness will be this holiday, or not even holiday. You can, like, this can even happen if you don't go somewhere, for example on a holiday. It could also happen while you decide to go have a walk in the park, or just take a drive somewhere, or you get it. It can happen very randomly, and it is going to happen in a unique way for every single one of us. And this thing will lead to the next one, which will make you realize that you haven't been so focused on yourself, your body, your health. And that confusion can also come from that, because you don't know anymore who you are. You don't know what's your state, because you haven't taken the time to actually check in with yourself. And then the boss lady, Queen of Swords, will come and be like, now we are working with ourselves, we are taking care, and we know exactly what we are doing, because we are not going to get into this anymore. So this was a very interesting message, I'm not going to lie. The most important thing, and something that I still want to add, is that don't forget to ask yourself how bad things actually are, because sometimes you might make them worse than they are. And that is a huge breakthrough whenever you are going through something, or experiencing something even weird. I know this was so weird to say, but it is what it is. This is how messages come and go. Now, moving on, we are going to shuffle from this deck and see what else we have for you. Group 3, okay. One more. Let's get one more card for group 3. Okay, I feel like taking both of them. So let's see. Here we're having Neptune, Dream and Transcend. Oh, this is so interesting. It's like the hidden will become hidden, and you will find some aspect of yourself that you didn't know it existed. And this will help you grow and will help you believe in the impossible. And it can also help you get clear on what you want. That's also another thing. And over here, okay, the South Node, destined to release. So we had that also from some different pile. And over here, Jupiter will grow and expand. I feel that you will be growing a lot this month. You will be expanding the way that you're thinking, and you will get outside of your shell. I feel like this yeah, we even have a shell there, duh. So I feel like this message goes for the most of you. You are getting outside of your shell, and you will have that breakthrough moment where you will break the patterns that you've been going with for the last couple of years, and that will be very huge. And I feel that a lot of your confusion comes from the past and also from the things that you've went through. Okay, this was very interesting. Now let's move on with the other cards and see what we have here for you. Okay, so for group 3, okay, I feel like pulling this one. All right, so we are having way too many cards, but let's take these two. Over here, ooh, I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. I feel that some of you will actually, you will find your soul's calling. That's so big. You will actually figure out why you were meant to go through what you've been through, and you will, like, everything will make sense in your head, and this is where this energy will come from. This is so interesting. Ooh, deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. This is so interesting. Oh my god. And the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. All right, so this is so interesting because we talked about this, right? You will see that you've stopped caring so much for yourself, and this will invite you to get into that healing, get into that self-care routine, get into that, you know, the zone of caring about our bodies, caring about ourselves. Like, what can you do today to become better tomorrow, and stuff like that. And the void with stop, embrace winter, and great cosmic womb. I feel like this talks about, you know, embrace nothingness. This can also point out to meditation. Maybe it's time for you to meditate a little and to embrace that moment of stillness, that moment in which it almost feels like you're exiting your body, because then you can have a different perspective, you know, the perspective from outside. And I think that this is what the cards meant with expanding, growing and expanding, because this way you can expand your mind when you're meditating. And when you have an expanded mindset, then you can start and piece things together, and then you can figure things out. And now the Six of Swords, I mean, for some of you it can literally mean a journey, a holiday, going someplace. But for others it might mean a journey of the mind. You will embark on this meditative journey, and you will find the answers that you were looking for this month. Whew. Okay, and lastly, we're going to pull some cards from this deck to finish up this reading. So let's see what else we have for group 3. Okay, I feel like pulling this one. Oh, we have 2 cards here. Ooh, the fire and the shell. As I mentioned, you are getting outside of your shell and you are finding that inner flame. Ooh, group 3. So we are dealing with some changes. I feel that mostly they talk about changes of the mind, big changes of the mind that will influence every aspect of yourself. And these will lead you to a better life, the life that you actually desire to live. Alright, so my loves, this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you like the video, and a subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this in the future. So I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.